is to print your tags. So after you've checked our items accepted chart, you're going to start creating your tags. So under the Sell tab of our website, you're going to click Print Tags. And then you're going to see all this information about how to print tags. Okay, and then you're going to scroll down and you're going to enter in your consignor code and your last name. All right, once that's entered, then you're going to see there's multiple different types of tags, and there's an option that I love even more to use Excel or Google Sheets to print your tags. But for now, I'm going to show you the older system of doing 12 tags at a time instead of using the template. So we've got our regular tags, our homeschool tags, if you're consigning homeschool books, and then we have a duplicate tag option. Duplicate tags are for anything like a clothing set, like a bikini top and bottom that will get separated when they are tried on, or a table and chair set where you have multiple chairs and you need a duplicate tag on them. And put a description. Or if you're selling like a bed and it has bed rails, you need a duplicate tag. Anything that might get separated from your main item needs a duplicate tag. When you use the template and you tell it you need duplicates, it creates them for you with a description matching your main tag. But if you use the 12 tag option, then you need to also print duplicates and fill out a description with that duplicate tag. We do require that you type all the fields into our system for your tags, and they will show up on your seller's report with a description that is 3 or more words, in addition to brand and colors. It's actually super fun to look at your seller's report at the end of the event if you purchase a seller's report and see what's everything sold for, and then it helps you get an idea of pricing in the future, and the descriptions help you know what items sold. I personally love typing my tags. It's so much easier and faster, and it's just great. Okay, next you're gonna fill out all the fields on each tag. So I've got my size, my brand, if there's 2 different colors, you can do blue and white. And then for your description, you're gonna wanna do 3+ word descriptions, and that does not include the brand or the color. So like here, I did striped short-sleeved shirt with pocket. So be as detailed as possible so that if your tag falls off, we can match your tag back to your item, and then you're going to do the price. And then here's your discount options. So we've got 50, 75, and none. And you can choose a different discount option for each tag. We highly recommend that you just do 75% off or 50% off, but you can do whatever you want. All right, and then I've got all my 12 tags entered. So down here you can see, like on the on clouds, I put the retail price. That actually helps a ton. When you're trying to sell some of those higher end items, people will likely buy them more if they know the retail price of them. So I always put the retail price of my higher end items. Okay, so next you're gonna click Create Tags, and then it's gonna create a PDF that you're gonna save to your computer. And you can name the PDF whatever you want. I sometimes name it like KE tags and then number 1, so that you can keep them in order when you go to actually like print the tags. All right, so I've got my PDF up here. The nice thing is when you click Create Tags, your tags still stay here until you reload the page. So that's kind of nice. If you accidentally hit Create Tags, your tags will not disappear. Okay, so then we're going to print our tags. So you're going to click the PDF, and then you're going to click File and Print. And you're going to want to make sure that you say Fit to Paper for your scale. All right, and then we're going to print them. Okay, here's my tags all printed out. I printed them on 65-pound cardstock, and that is required for our sales. So you want to make sure that you print your tags on 65-pound cardstock and that you use your assigned color of cardstock. So you'll get an email when you register, and at the top, it'll tell you what your assigned color of cardstock is. If you want to donate your items at the end of this sale, any unsold items that you want to donate, you will use white cardstock. If you use 90% white cardstock or more than 90, you will be able to shop an hour or 30 minutes early, depending on the sale, as a consignor, as a white tag consignor. So also your things will get donated to great charities. So we really do encourage that you use white cardstock. And that means that you will not come to pick up your items. Okay, and then next, you want to make sure that your QR code is scannable. So you want to make sure that it's clear and it's not fuzzy. So you can actually take your camera and you can hold it up to the QR code, and that will put a pop-up, and then you'll know if your QR code is going to scan or not. Okay, and then lastly, if you do not have a color printer, then your prices will not print in color. So you're going to want to circle your green prices with a green pen and your red prices with a red pen. I use a Sharpie, but the only thing is you want to make sure that you do not circle on the QR code. So make sure that you just circle the price and not the QR code, and I do talk about this in another video. Okay, and that is how to print